Hello, Diego. How are you tonight?
Hi, teacher. Fine, fine. How are you? How was your weekend?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining. Are you ready for, oh, let me ask you, have you worked in the website, in the platform?
Yes, I had the 35% of the performance. I think that is the word. So I just want I just want one question about the
Uh-huh.
you wrote in the chat that it will be a test. I didn't find it.
Okay, okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know. That's just great. Mm, well, okay. If you need help, you can ask us through the chat, okay? Like
Okay.
you can go through the WhatsApp chat and the coordinator or me can give you assistance on that, okay?
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I will do that.
Okay, great. So people is joining. Okay. Okay, there it goes. Hello. Hi guys, how are you tonight?
Hi.
Hi girl. How are you? How was your weekend, guys? Did you have fun? No? No? Did you do something new during the weekend? Or nothing? Nothing, nothing? Okay.
Yo, just to
Uh-huh.
sleep,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
just to sleep.
Okay, I had the two Diegos, but I wasn't able to identify who talked because the two microphones open at the same time. Uh-huh. Okay, Diego Gonzalez, I see you now. Yes, Diego, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No problem. Well, actually, we only went yesterday to celebrate my dad's birthday. That's all.
All right, that's good. Okay, that's really good. And what about the others? How was your weekend? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Did you do something new or something special? Nothing? Okay, let me ask you guys, have you been working on the website? I asked already to, okay, he changed his name. Thank you. Now we're not getting confused. Thank you so much. All right, let me see here. Did you work in the platform by any chance? No?
Yes, I finished until the exam. I made the exam like 50 minutes ago, but I have already available the quiz, the exam for unit 1 and 2.
1 or 2, okay. That's important and great, very good. As I said to Isaac, anytime that you have doubts or something, feel free to ask us through the chat. The coordinator or me can be actually there to assist you. Most of the time she's connected and she always assists us. Probably I will not be 100% there, but she's always there, okay? And she can help us out. The guy, wait a minute. The guy says that they are waiting to enter. Copy, me. Now they're coming. Okay, they are coming. Christian is coming. I think he's joining. All right, welcome. I see, okay, two more, Danny's, Brady's. All right, that's big. Okay. Okay, very good.
Hi, Coach. Good evening.
Yes, go ahead. Hi.
I think that the link that you that is on the profile description is not working.
It's actually the same one. I will update it tomorrow morning because it's the same one. I don't know why it's giving you troubles, but I will update it, okay? So
I
you're
know
not
I don't know
having
what
issues.
happened.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened because in last class I didn't attend because I thought that there was not class, right? Because I stay in the waiting room all the time, so that's why I didn't attend on Friday.
Okay, if you're experiencing issues to join, feel free to let us know through the chat so
Mhm.
that way we can get you in, okay? So
Thank you.
if I don't see the message, it will probably the coordinator seeing it and help you out. All right, guys, I'm not gonna make you lose your time anymore. By today, you're supposed to talk about invasions and how they have changed from certain time in the past to the actual time, to nowadays. So, well, I don't really know who's going to be the first one talking about it, or do you want me to choose you? It's okay for me. I can choose you. Or do I have volunteers? Volunteers?
I investigate the incandescent bomb.
Ooh, okay. And you're ready to talk about it?
Yes,
Perfect.
the incandescent bomb was created 130 years ago for Thomas Alva Edison. He discovered the incandescent bomb. It had a carbon filament with 40 hours of useful life. 1 year before, Joseph Swan had a bomb with carbon, but without the filament that
No, niña.
Thomas Alva Edison. And the bulb only have 14 hours of useful life. Now it's a LED technology. The 3 or 50 watts and 20,000 useful life. And it used a semiconductor or a diode light transmitter.
Wow, girl, that was amazing. Okay, sounds such a big research done. Thank you so much for doing a great job. Appreciate it. Thank you. And I haven't reacted. I always saw, but you did great. Thank you so much. Who's the next one? Who's the next volunteer? Uh-huh. Who's going to continue? Do you want to be chosen by Linda? Or do you want me to choose you, or do you want to raise your hand and say, me, I'm the one. I'm going to continue. Who's the next one? No one? A volunteer? A volunteer. Okay, Linda, pick up a number. A name, I'm sorry. We don't have numbers here. I'm the only one seeing numbers. But Linda will pick up someone and she's gonna tell us who's the next one. Thank you, girl.
Isaac.
Thank you, boy. He was ready already, right? He was
No,
like,
teacher.
pick me up.
No, sorry, I couldn't enter the last class. So
Okay, okay, okay.
if you gave me the chance to do at the fine and the
At the end?
at the
Yes,
end,
sure,
Sí,
sure.
yo sé.
Okay, who's the next person? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Who's the one, guys? I want to know. Who's the next volunteer? Where are the volunteers of this class? Everyone should do it. Guys, we're going to have some time where we can get some speaking practice. The main idea is that you, yes, learn a lot through grammar and the other skills, but speaking will be very important too. And I see your level is very good, so take advantage. Make use of that great level that you have. So show off. Okay, Danny said that he's the next one. Thank you, boy.
Okay. Well, I just chose the label, which is one of the greatest and best around this whole the story. So I just make like a small resume. So well, basically, I mean the first one who discovered this was Thomas Edison. Was the first, I mean the first person who discovered this. Even though before to Thomas, I didn't know that many other people tried to do that, but at the end, for some reason, they didn't discover it at the end. So, well, basically, Thomas Edison is considered the inventor of the light bulb, and he was, I mean, he just created this on 1880. So, well, then we have another inventing like the electric light, but this one's was invented by another person whose name is Humphrey Davy. And well, the light bulb is considered the greatest invention since the discovery of fire. Well, and I'm pretty sure that I mean all of my my classmates here have like a light bulb, and I don't even imagine how would be the life without a light bulb on our house.
All right. Thank you so much for that information. Okay, I appreciate it. All right. That was great. Aha, who's the next one? And remember, we are applying also our the structure for used to, where we've been given the chance to explain that something worked in that way in the past, and now in the present it's different, or it didn't work in that way in the past, but now it's doing it different, okay? So you can verify there. Aha, who's the next person? Who's the next volunteer? Where are our volunteers? No volunteers tonight? Aha, who's the next one? Next one, next one, next one. Aha. Nobody else? Oh, come on, guys. You're great. Is it because it's Monday? You feel like, oh my God, it's Monday. I don't want to talk. Is that the reason? Uh-huh. Or did something happen to you? Tell me. Okay. Uh-huh. Stephanie, you ready? Hello, hello. You ready? No? Uh-huh, guys. No questions. Okay, no one is ready tonight. Like for real? Oh my God, guys. Okay, remember we're seeing each other only 3 days per week. So we're taking a time to actually improve our speaking skill, okay? And that's why you're always getting a homework. This time it was all about talking, it was all about inventions, and you were supposed to tell us how it was in the past and how it's currently for you. Uh-huh. Anyone? No one? Julia, you ready? No one? Okay, I'm gonna give you a time, guys, because it's really important to talk about this. So I'm gonna give some time for you to talk. Now, I'm gonna, since I'm not gonna let you work alone, I'm gonna take you into couples, all right? And I want you to find an invention where you can describe how it was in the past and how it's currently in the present. Meaning that you're going to identify the changes it has, this invention has gone through. Like I show you, well, I showed you last time, like the television. Do you remember the television, how it was? Is it the same nowadays? No, totally different, right? What about cell phones? Well, you're really young, so probably you don't remember, but cell phones in the past were way different to the ones we have now. So something that you can tell me about cell phones that they didn't do and they do now, or they do now, and in the past it wasn't even closer to exist. Something? Nothing? Like cell phones didn't used to take pictures, or did they? What do you think? Yes, Guillermo, thank you.
Okay, about cell phones, right? I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm just getting to the reunion and didn't catch what we're doing. But in the past, the cell phones used to be a lot of bigger and heavier, and it was like a big phone, and you just can dial with numbers. You don't have any screen. But nowadays, the cell phone it has a screen, it's colors and touch and it's touchable. And let me see. Also, you can have a different kind of applications like calendars, having reunions,
Correct.
and different types of, I don't know.
Oh,
The sky is the
okay.
limit. The sky is the
That
limit.
is great, and that's totally correct. So that's what it is all about. Now, I'm gonna give you some time. I want you to see these inventions: television, cell phone, computers. You probably remember how computers were in the past, or probably not, because probably you always have like a laptop. But in the past, they were kind of different. Cars in the past were different to what we have now. Okay. All right. So what am I going to do? I want you to pick up two of these inventions, and if you have another one in mind, that's fine. And I'm gonna take you into the breakout rooms, and I will give you 3 minutes, okay? Because I know that you're going to get ready and probably discuss with the person you will be assigned to. And I want you to find things that these inventions did and they don't longer do it, or things they didn't do but they do now, okay? Like how have they impact the society maybe, or how they have helped us to be better, okay? So these are the 4 inventions I'm sharing with you, but if you have another one in mind, like you want to include it, fine, you can do it, okay? So is it clear what we're going to do in 3 minutes? Yes. Working in couples, working with these inventions and coming back. Both of you should talk, okay? So let me go ahead and get you right now. Okay. Someone is missing. Okay, I'm going to get you. Let me see 3. Okay, all right. So yes, it's open, guys. You're going to have 3 minutes from now, and then I'm going to take you back so we can discuss it. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. You're great. Thank you, boy. Thank you for coming back. Great. On a sign, you're good. You're good. Dennis, I see you came back. You were
Yeah.
in a breakout room, right? Okay, it's okay. The guys are just coming. I will let you know when they come back, okay?
Okay, perfect. So now just one more last question. I
Sure.
couldn't complete the homework for the last, I mean, the first homework. It's supposed to be, I mean, we should have ready like the 25% of for the last week, for the last Friday, I think it is. So I don't know if
Yes.
it is possible to complete it for this Wednesday coming.
Yeah, you the one for the platform?
Yes, that's right. Mhm.
Yes. I would recommend you to be on top of it, like having it at the same time of the classes, because this is the one that gets reported to Código, and that's why we recommend to be on top, because the academy is reporting everything. So in this case, let me tell you, for your classmates, I see I'm missing like 4 or 6 of you to complete the test and to complete the unit itself. So I would recommend you, if you have chance to do it during today, that would be great, okay? Today
Okay,
and tomorrow, because today we're starting a new unit.
okay,
Okay,
okay, perfect. Thank you.
Great. And there's a quiz. There's a quiz. This is a unit 1 and 2 quiz. So once we finish unit 3 and 4, there's another quiz, and there's another one by the end. Like it includes everything. It includes unit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But that's the last one for the module. All right, guys, you're back. Okay, you ready? Please share. Who's going to be the first one? Volunteer. Does it look like everyone wants to be the volunteers tonight? Is that correct? Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. See, Linda, she's very relaxed right now. She has her baby there. We love them, so that's okay, Linda. That's okay. Yes, Guillermo, you want to be the first?
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay. Linda was sharing to Isaac and me about the TV, the older TV that he had, and
Okay.
it was a very old TV. It was I don't know. It has a crystal. Uh, a crystal. It was very old. It was like brown, and it has these, I don't know how to say, perillas. It was circle, and you change the channel with them. I think it doesn't have any, in that time it doesn't have control remote control.
Oh, okay.
So you have to change the channels moving that perilla.
Okay. Like a
And
button?
it had and you have to have signal with you have to move the antenna to get some sign of the channels.
Uh-huh.
Just that.
Okay. All right, very good. Okay. And do you think the old TVs had something that they brought to the present? No? Would you match them to the present?
No,
Or
I
no?
think no. Well, for me, the technology advanced very quickly, and all the characteristics that had the old TV is gone. I mean, I remember too the VHS to record the. I mean, when you go to Blockbuster and buy and I don't know how to say that word in English. Alquilar.
They were different.
They were
Rent.
different. So rent. Thank you, Guillermo. Rent the movie, and you have to go to your TV and put in the record, and that changed a lot. I mean, the streaming is the famous in this moment, and all the blockbuster is gone. That changed a lot.
Wow. Okay, very good. Thank you. All right. Do I have another volunteer? Well, from your group, I don't know if there's another one from your group who would like to share something. No? Okay, Julia, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Go ahead.
Okay, we talk about the cell phone. And so in the present, we can do video calls, and we can send images in the test, and in the past we can't do it. And so the other is that the picture that we can take in the present is better than the past, because we have a more resolution in the picture.
unmute. Okay, well, thank you so much for that information. That was great. Thank you, Juliet. Do we have someone else from another group who would like to participate right now? Another volunteer? Someone else? No more people. Volunteers? Volunteers? No? Okay, guys, I hope you can get ready for this kind of questions. Oh, I see Monica. Thank you so much, Monica. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, I'm from the same group that as Julia. So we talk about the cell phones. My other partner in the group, I think it was Alejandro, mentioned that we used to share information through different methods that today. We used to use infrarojo and we used to use Bluetooth, but now we can send it by airdrop in case of iPhone.
Very good. So now it's different, right? You can show the difference between one and the other. Thank you. Do we have another volunteer? No more volunteers? Any other one? Well, we still have people because I gave you some time to talk there. Another volunteer? No more? Christian, you ready to share with us?
Yes, just 1 second. I have issues with my mic.
Thank you.
Give me 1 moment, okay?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Yes, I disconnect my microphone. Okay, yes, we discussed about with Diego about cars, okay, and we discussed that today's cars are safer and fastest, right? And faster, sorry, faster than old cars. Based on I think that's because the companies made them more aerodynamic or for different things, right? So between these two cars, I think that today's car are faster and safer.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, see, you're a bit shy tonight, but you have a lot to say. Thank you. Another volunteer? No more?
I was with Christian also, and like he said, we were talking about cars and how the cars are being involved. And right now we said that also that the electric cars are the trend right now. And maybe right here in, well, I said 5 to 10 years, maybe we're gonna have a lot of electric cars, but right now we have a few.
Okay, very good one. Very good, very good. Okay, thank you so much. Another one? No more volunteers?
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
I want to talk about the telephone. And I'm sorry, but the energy was cut and I couldn't be here just
Okay.
a couple of minutes ago. And but we were talking about the sound devices, right? Televisions, cars, and I want to talk about the telephone. And I remember that the first one that I saw.
1960s were used to the
Okay.
to search and share information. And the percent is
I think someone has turning off the microphone. Okay, yeah, the first one that I saw was like very big in an old mobile phone. And I remember that in my town, just my aunt had one, and was a Motorola. And many people needed to go there to take calls. Even they needed to schedule a call just because how to say the family that are living in the United States, they did calls and they need to schedule a call. And during the day, I remember that was like it's so crazy because many people needed to go there to take call because in my town, just imagine that just my aunt had one mobile phone, and like many people was like so how to say they were como impresionados. You can use that word. They were impressed. Hi, coach, you are muted.
I'm sorry. All right. Well, thank you so much, Freddy's, for sharing this information. That was very interesting. Thank you. All right, guys. Do I have any other volunteer tonight, or he was the last one? Uh-huh. He was the last one, right? Okay, we're going to continue. Guys, let's take advantage of this time that we have to talk, okay? Why am I saying it? Because here you have the opportunity to talk, probably outside. You will be a bit shy, but because people will say like, ay, oílo, hablan en inglés. Yeah, but here you're free, all right? You can speak English. No one will say, no, everyone will say, wow, you're doing a great job, because we're very interested in you to talk, okay? So let's continue, guys. Thank you. And by the way, now that I have most of you here, I want to confirm, guys, remember that you should work on the website. Okay, so the platform is very important. And I just checked. So here in this class, I have 13 people. I have 16 people already completing the test. So I want to say thank you so much for being on top. As I said to you last week, we finished unit number 2, and that one activated quiz 1 and 2. Okay, so we're now ready to work through unit number 3 and 4, and by the end of unit 4 we will have another quiz. So I will recommend you to be on top of that, because at the end the coordinator will be checking, and this is getting reported. I was telling this to someone here, this gets reported, and they always request to have everything on top. Okay, that would be my only advice. And don't feel pressured if I am in the chat or here in the class telling you, guys, please check that, do this, okay? Because that's very important. So since I don't have anything else to say, but I see Freddy's hands up. Go ahead, boy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, coach. I was asking you, and I couldn't hear you. What is the right word you want to say? People were impressionated, or what is the right word that you can use to say that? Como que estaban
What's the right
impresionados.
word when people is?
Cuando tú quieres decir, las personas se impresionaron mucho, estaban bien impresionadas.
Oh, okay. They were impressed. You can
Impressed.
say.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Great. You can ask some questions, guys, and that's great. Thank you, boy, for bringing this up. Okay, guys, we're going to continue moving forward to unit number 3. This is intermediate 1, okay? And the unit for today is called What Have You Been Doing Lately? Okay, so this is the unit for this week, for today and tomorrow and Wednesday. And we are supposed to check or describe actions, what you have been doing. We will describe events, okay? and we're gonna be doing questions, but this is gonna be by next class. So as of today, I want you to tell me about you. What have you been doing lately, guys? And I want you to start thinking of activities you have done during this year. So probably there's something you like to do or a new activity you have started doing, like taking swimming lessons, visiting someone that is not next to you. What is something you have been doing lately? Can you tell me? Uh-huh. Anyone? What is something you have been doing lately, guys? An activity that you think, oh, I've been doing this. Uh-huh.
Okay, in my case, coach, I have been been studying because we have a project to in data analyst, and I am studying now in how to create it. Actually, I am investigating. I am investigating how to do the project, and I am researching and looking for the steps and the information that can help me to deliver that project. And it's a little bit difficult, to be honest, because it's my first time that I am working with SQL data, but I am trying. I am working on it. But that is basically that I'm doing now.
Oh, okay, well, thank you so much for that. That was great. Okay, so you're doing activities, right? Thank you.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Wendy, go ahead.
Well, when we're using been doing, it means that we have to talk about a period of time, about one day, or it must be more than one day. For example, can I say, I've been working all day? Or I have to talk about what I was doing since yesterday, for example.
Oh, the time will be specified by the activity that you are performing. So if you say today, that's fine. Okay, I've been working since 7 a.m. And
Okay.
right now it's almost 8, so I'm still working. You are
Okay.
making a pause since the beginning of the activity to this moment.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, go ahead. That's it?
Yes, that's all.
Oh, it didn't resolve your question.
No, yes.
No. Okay,
yes.
Don't worry. I'm going to explain to you. Don't worry. We haven't gotten into the explanation for that one yet. We're going to go through. But right now, we are just checking like activities you do, okay? Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm going to get there in a few minutes. But right now, I was just checking some activities that you normally do. For example, I'll talk about myself so I can break the ice and bring you information. So this year I started doing new activities for myself, okay? Not only for the professional area, but the personal one. And I have been taking cooking lessons because I'm the worst person in the kitchen. So I've been taking cooking lessons, okay? So that's for me. And I started few time ago, okay? So, but that's me. What about you? What activities have you done? I want you to think of them. I will give you, oh, Rebecca is coming. I will give you right now some of the ones we normally do when we start a year. So let me see here. Okay, some of them it's actually dating someone. Have you been dating someone this year, guys? Like having new dates? I don't know. Anyone? No. Okay. exercising. Have you include this into your activities? Okay, Guillermo, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, lately I've been making exercise every Monday before classes. But today I don't know, today is raining, so I miss that this opportunity.
That was perfect. Very good. Have you been taking driving classes, guys? No? Hey, this is very important. Have you include a little sleep during your schedules? Like you said, okay, there's a lot to do. I'm gonna take a nap of 2 hours or 1 hour. No?
No, but I would like to do it.
Okay. All right. Dennis, I saw your hand up. Go ahead. Thank you.
Well, to be honest, well, yes, I have included 1 hour to sleep. I mean, I usually work from 4 a.m. To 3 p.m., so almost like 12 hours. So, and we are starting classes around 5 or 6 p.m.
Okay.
So I get used to sleep 1 hour between 4 and 5 and get ready for classes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for bringing this up. Thank you, boy. Aha. Do I have another volunteer? Aha. No one else? Okay. Okay. So I want you to tell me about the activities you have recently started, guys. I mean, something that you think, oh, this is new for me. It's not something I normally do, but now I do it. Aha. What is that? Can someone bring up this to our records? No one? Hey, you're taking English classes, for example. Okay. No?
I recently been trying eat fruits because I don't like fruits, only vegetables.
Okay.
And I force myself to eat fruits.
All right. Okay, that's new, right? Very good. Thank you. Someone else? No one else?
Well, recently I've been trying to eat more saludable.
Healthy?
Healthy, yeah, healthy.
Yay, that's great.
Yes, because I increase weight and have to reduce for being healthy.
Okay, very good. That's great. Thank you so much for that. Okay, any other volunteer who would like to share about these activities? Yes, Christian, we see your hand up. Go ahead.
Okay, maybe we have been practicing SQL exercises with queries during the week, twice per week, everybody, because we're in the course. So that could be one.
That's great. Very good. Any other one?
Me. I've recently been trying to read more.
Okay, a new activity, right? New activities have been included. Very good. Thank you, girl. Any other one? Okay, fine. Seems like you're a bit shy tonight. Okay, I'm gonna show you an exercise that we're going to do, and I want you to tell me if if you can find what is actually true to the moment and what is actually false, okay? Let's see. Okay, what is actually true for you guys and what do you think it's false? Can you please tell me and find it? Salvadorans have been working from home since 2019. Salvadoran women have been changing the history of El Salvador. Schools have been teaching in the virtual mode. What do you think?
The first one, I think that is through Salvador have been working from homes in the pandemic, right? And then let me see, the last one, school have been teaching in the virtual mode, which is good. It's true, I'm sorry, which is true. And Salvadorian women have been changing the history. I think that is true as well.
Okay, very good. They seem to be true, right? Okay, very good one. So that's what we actually go through, and that's what we actually been working on, right? Now, why am I bringing this to you? We will do an activity right now where you're gonna tell me true or false things about you. But before I do that, or before you create your examples, I will bring to you more information about present perfect continuous. The present perfect continuous time, guys, it's similar to the present perfect, but the only difference with this one is that it gives us a time, or it shows the duration of time for an actual activity. For example, all the perfect times starts in the past. They describe an action started in the past, but this action comes to the present, okay? And it can even go to the future, but right now in the present, they are still active. The only difference between this present perfect and the present perfect continuous tense is that this one allows me to know a time, okay? Okay, what is the time? So I will be able to assign a time frame when the activity took place to the present, okay? To do that, guys, I use two words. What are the two words I normally use when I'm using the present perfect continuous time? They are going to be since and for. The two words means exactly the same. They are showing you time frame, but the only difference is that for, it shows you the duration of time, and since shows you the starting point. Like, for example, Salvadorians have been taking virtual classes since 2019. So that's when it started, right? But I can also say Salvadorians have been taking virtual classes for 4 years, okay? So I can specify, I can give you when it started using since, or I can tell you how long has it been active, okay? Do you see the difference between these two words? Yes? Tell me.
You're muted, teacher. I think you're muted.
The whole time?
No, just a couple of seconds ago.
Oh my God, guys. Why didn't you say it? Okay, so let's go back to what I was explaining to you. I'm sorry. So I told you that the present perfect tense is actually showing me a situation that started in the past. The difference between the present perfect tense and the present perfect continuous is that the continuous sign show me when the action started to the present, okay? And in order to do that, we use two words, for and since, okay? And for shows the duration of time. Meanwhile, since tells me when that the action started. So I was telling you, Salvadorians had been receiving classes, has been taking virtual classes since 2019, okay? That's when it started. Oh no, since 2020, right? The pandemic started on the 20s or the 19?
19.
19.
March 19.
But the lockdown,
Yes.
was on 2020.
No, 2019 or March, actually.
No, it was 2020. March
2020.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah, March 2020.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, okay, I specified, hey, Salvadorians have been taking virtual classes since 2020. Okay, I can specify since March 2020. Okay, I'll show you that the action started in the past and at to this moment is active, okay? I can also say for, and I will count 2020, 21, 22, 23. So Salvadorians have been taking virtual classes for 3 years already, okay? I will make this change or I will specify the time if I want to clarify. So these words are going to be mainly used to show that, guys. And to actually review how it works, let's make sure we see this, okay? Let's see this. Present perfect continuous will be used in the 3 structures. I mean, affirmative, negative, and also questions. Now, the structure will always be this way. And now we're gonna be including a verb. The verb will be in the ing form. But if you see, guys, within all of them, it shows the duration. You see? Are you able to see this information? It shows how long is something taken, okay? Oh, 2 years. For 2 years, since 2021, okay? It specifies something. Are you able to see it? Yes? Okay, let's try to do some examples together. So this way we can talk about all of this, okay? Now, let's see. Can you start thinking about something you started doing this year? Like, for example, Linda says she has been eating fruits. You didn't say the time, right, Linda? Can you tell us when did you start eating more fruits?
For 2 months. 2 months.
Okay. You see, she says the duration, right? For 2 months. Or she can say since June. I've been eating fruits. I don't know what I said, vegetables. I've been eating fruits, more fruits since June or for 2 months, okay? As I said, again, remember this one, it's just showing me how long something is taking because this activity started in the past, okay? Can you help me out and tell me some actions you have been doing lately, guys? Yes, yes, yes. Anyone, a volunteer who would like to give us an example? Any activity that you do, maybe you're dating someone. I gave you an example about activities. You're dating someone, you're watching a TV series, okay? And if you're like me, you might be seeing it for even 8 months because I just watch 15 minutes daily or weekly. But what about you? What is something you have been doing?
I have been doing my thesis for 1 year.
Oh, okay. She gave us a time frame, right? For 1 year, you said? Is that
1
right?
year.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Julia. Appreciate it. Any other one that can give us an example?
Okay, I have been taking class for I'm sorry, I have been taking class
Classes?
I have been taking new courses per 4 years.
For a
New
full
courses
year now. Okay,
per
that's
year.
a lot. Okay, very good one. Thank you. Another one?
Being in a relationship for 4 months.
Oh, for 4 months. Okay, very good. The duration, right? He didn't say when it started. He just said the duration, but that's okay. That's fine. Very good job. Thank you. Any other example?
I have been running since April.
Oh, I have, again.
I have been running since April.
Wow, okay. Since April, right? Wow, that's amazing. Very good. Thank you. Okay, another one?
Since June, I've been registrando. How do you say?
Registering?
Registering? It's okay.
Registering?
Yeah, I've been registering my expenses and my incomes.
Wow, that's amazing. So you have been making like a budget, right?
Yeah, I've been registering like in table because I want to make a saving plan.
Ooh, that's amazing. Okay, very good. Okay, so he's giving us a time frame as well. Very good job. Okay, any other one?
I have been learning Power BI since May.
Okay, very good one. Okay, so you're giving a specific times. Remember, you can say the duration or you can tell me when it started. That's fine. The starting point. That's okay. All right. Any other example that it comes to your mind, guys? Another volunteer who can tell us?
I have been studying SQL since July 2023.
Woohoo, that's great. Okay, very good. That's great. Any other example? You're great on this.
I have been driving a car for 5 years.
Okay, I had been driving a car for 5 years, right? Very good job. The duration. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Any other volunteer that we have tonight? Someone else?
I've been alive for 36 years.
Okay, very good, right? That's the activity that you have been through your whole life. That's great. Thank you so much. Another one. That's great. Another one?
I have been paying the gym without go since January.
Oh boy. Oh my God. Okay, start going to the gym so you don't lose your money. That's great. Very good job. Okay, is there any other one?
I have been spending money for 30 years.
Wow, okay, very good one. Thank you so much for that. Okay, good job, guys. So now this is what we do when we are using the present perfect continuous tense. As it says, it's an action started in the past and it's coming to your present. But in this one, I'm showing you how long it's taking me, okay, from the past to this exact moment. I have been working in the same company for the last 2 years. That's a lot. That's a lot time, Dennis. That was great. Thank you. Okay, very good one. Now, I want you to start thinking about it, but this time I want you to think on actions that you're not doing, okay? So think about something you did in the past, but you're no longer, I mean, you stopped doing it, and how long has that taken? Okay, so that's gonna be so we can create negative examples. Can you start now? Can someone give me a negative example? A volunteer? Volunteer.
I haven't been, yes? I haven't been living with my parents since 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Since
2021.
Okay, very good one. Since, very good one. Since 2021, right? Okay, very good. Very good job. Okay, any other example? No more? Okay, you're going to be creating more, but in order to make sure we review this and we don't get confused, I'll show you these exercises. Okay, so I need your help. I always ask for help in this kind of exercises. And who would like to have control of the computer? Hasn't? Okay, my brother hasn't been, well, this one, it's present perfect tense, Dennis. So my brother hasn't, and we said hasn't because that's the third person. Hasn't been on vacations.
It has been playing.
All right. It was, oh, thank you. And who's gonna help me with the control? A volunteer? Volunteer. Who's a volunteer?
Coach, I can take it.
Thank you so much. Who said Freddy's? Okay. Okay. Thank you, boy. Okay, remember, this can be present perfect or present perfect continuous form. Remember the difference? One shows when an action is started, okay? Both shows when an action is started, but one is giving me the time frame. Okay, so what's number one? What's number one? What do you think?
Has been. Could be, I'm sorry. Could be this one, right? Has been. She has been.
Has been because it was showing me a time frame. Very good. Okay, thank you. All right.
And how long?
How long?
How long had he been drawing, right?
Okay. What your classmate think about?
Yes.
A, B, or C, guys?
I think it's
the letter A. Has been.
Has been. Okay, I want to try with this one.
He was right. Very good job. Okay, thank you so much. What about this one? Remember, present perfect or present perfect continuous form.
She didn't find, right? She didn't find the book she want. The first one. There, A.
She hasn't found the book she wanted.
She hasn't. Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a try with this one.
I haven't met. I didn't met.
I haven't.
I could be. I haven't.
I haven't met.
I haven't met. Okay, I wanna.
Okay, and experience. Very good. Good.
Mary has been taking care of the. Could be the letter B, right? Mary has been.
Guys, can we help him?
Has been.
Letter B.
Yes, letter B.
Letter B, right? Okay, good one. Okay,
Winning.
good one.
It has been. The first one. I'm gonna try with this one.
I think it's letter C.
He has one.
Okay, all right. Don't worry, we're learning.
And
It's letter B. He has been practicing, didn't he?
it's the wrong one. Practice sport.
That was pass. Okay. This is like a general
Why
quiz.
haven't? Why haven't you done? Right? The letter B.
Okay. Give it a
Okay,
try.
that is all.
All right. And we're just missing two. Okay. Good, good.
She has been reading and that book for hours now, but she hasn't fun and been reading, didn't fun, hasn't been reading.
I think it's letter B.
Letter B.
Letter
Sorry.
A.
It's the wrong one.
Letter A, right?
Ah.
Okay. All
How
right.
fast
Last one.
has the race driver has been? How fast has the race driver been running? And the letter C, and I want to try with this. Okay, that is the right one.
All right, very good. Okay, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate your help. Now, we're going to continue, but this time I want you to tell me about you guys. Okay, so I want you to make like, I want you to take like 1 minute and start thinking about you this year, okay? Activities, like small activities that you think, they are not that important. Everything you do is important, but let's see, how can you tell me, or what activities can you mention since the beginning of this year, okay? Or if you wanna go more in the past, you can start telling me about the new Guillermo that started in pandemic, because there's one person before and after, right? We are all different now. But let's see, okay? Let's start thinking about it. I just want 2 examples, one affirmative and one negative, okay? One affirmative and one negative will be fine. Okay. Let's start. Let's start. Dennis, I see your hand up.
Okay, so I can give you an example. Since the beginning of the year, I have been trying to read at least 1 book per month.
Oh, wow, that's amazing,
I mean,
Dennis. Okay.
okay, I don't know if it's a good example.
Yes, that is a good one. Thank you so much for
Okay,
that example.
okay.
That was great. All right,
Okay, you're welcome.
And that's a great activity. Okay, what about the others? What else do we have tonight? Any other example? No more examples? Okay, think about it. This is like an exercise that you're thinking. So take your time, think about it. We're gonna take some time right now.
Coach, I can say I haven't been doing exercise since 2018. I haven't been doing exercise since 2018.
Yes. Yes, you can say.
Okay.
That was a good example too. That was a good one. Do I have any other volunteer? More volunteers tonight? Rebecca, do you have an example for us?
Yes, I have been drinking more water for 2 weeks now.
Okay.
I don't like water.
That's great. And see, she gave us an example, and this is not for a long period of time, right? That was 2 weeks ago, and that was great. That was correct. Very good example. Thank you so much. All right, do we have another one? Any other one? It can be affirmative or negative. Your classmate gave us the 2 types, so that's okay.
I haven't been doing exercise for 2 years.
Okay, I haven't doing exercise for 2 years. Okay, very good. Thank you. That was I failed that example too, but that was great. Okay, very good one. Thank you, Gera. Appreciate it. I'm missing 3 more volunteers. I want to listen from you guys. Give me 3 more examples.
I have been more organized and tidy this year.
Ooh, since this year, or is there any specific day during 2023? Or for a few months, maybe?
Since this year.
Since this year. Okay,
January.
that's great.
Yeah.
That means starting on June, right? Okay, on January. Thank you. Okay, another example that we have.
Since 2021, I have been taking notes only in digital.
Okay, very good one. Thank you. Let's get another one. One more.
Since last year, I haven't used Duolingo to learn German. And my dog was kidnapped.
Okay. Wow, that's great. Thank you so much. That was a really good example. Thank you, Guillermo. Do we have the last volunteer tonight? No more? Okay, we're gonna stop right here, guys. And okay, that's fine. You're not gonna give me more examples, but I really want you to practice these things. I know that this is very easy, sounds very easy because the structure is very familiar, but I want you to make sure that you can practice by your own, okay? So I want you to tell us more examples about it. For the next class, we will be talking about that. And I'm sending hearts to that beautiful dog Guillermo has. Okay, so since the things you've been doing, okay, I want you to think about it. Like, make an example, guys, for you to have an idea. Like, dear diary, I have been. If you want to do it that way, so you can write your examples and start thinking. Since the pandemic, maybe to the present, you can tell me how things have gone. Okay, that's gonna be for the next class. The only homework I'm going to assign this time will be working on the website. So don't forget to keep an eye on it and don't get like exercises behind, and then I don't want you to get stressed for that. So make sure that you're checking it. And if you have questions or issues, you can please let us know through the chat or directly to me, okay? So that was all for tonight, guys. Thank you again for joining. I'll see you on Wednesday, okay? Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Troy, for your time.
Bye-bye, guys.